from Zenkstach, front stance, you can make Shomen, which means hip square, or you can make Hanme, which means hips back. It's very important that you pivot from your front hip. So my left leg is forward, I'm pivoting around my left side hip. So from here, I'm contracting this side of the hip and expanding this side of the hip to make Shomen. And then the opposite when I make Hanme. I'm expanding this side, my left side of the hip, and contracting my right side of my hip to make Hanme. When you change from Shomen to Hanme, often the front knee will move. It's very difficult to maintain stability in your stance. So it's important to micromanage your knee. When you bring your hip back, your knee will want to follow. So try feeling like you're exerting pressure on the inside of your knee to maintain that position. The same is true when you go from Hanme, hips back, to Shomen, hip square. Your knee will want to go out. Try to exert pressure on the outside of the knee so you're coming back together and your knee maintains stability. Hip back, hip forward, but your knee is always constantly still. Lastly, when you make Hanme Dach, hips back, it's important to keep your back knee pointing forward. If you bring your hips back but allow your back knee to point out, you lose all the power here. So it's then very difficult to return back to Shomen. So, bend your back leg, allow your hip to come back in itself so there's power here. And you can use your calf muscle to create this Shomen power. So squeeze with your hip, knee pointing to target, and then you can release back to Shomen.